All right, it's 5 a.m. Pitch black. Sun should start coming out soon. And I'll have kind of a sense of direction where I am. But, crossing a little creek. About a mile in, still dark, but starting to see some light coming over the mountains. Doing grays and Torreys today, solo, mixing it up. Good weather window this week, so decided to take advantage of it, get up early and drive out here. So still waiting for the sunrise, but just this beautiful mountain range that I'm surrounded by, and this river to my left that I can only hear and not see right now because it's still kind of dark. But took the headlamp off, which was a nice feeling because that shit was squeezing my blood, the blood in my head. I was like getting this tingly, numb sensation. So happy to be able to take that off. It's not too many people out here just because the road. We gotta talk about the road. It's not a road, it's a fucking obstacle course meant for monster trucks, because for the most part it's super narrow, right, with this drop-offs. At least that's what it seemed like in the dark, and just horrendous holes all throughout, just massive holes, big fucking rocks. Just, I almost got stuck twice. Had to reverse, and I actually thought there was a point where I actually thought like, oh, I'm gonna have to like drive back. I don't think I can do this today. But luckily I was able to do it. So it's a 3.5 mile stretch of horrific trail, and it took me like 20 minutes. And there were a few people that were walking it because they're smart, I guess, and they didn't want to ruin their car. So yeah, if you don't have a high clearance SUV type car, 4x4, that is able to sustain a little bit of damage and drive on a treacherous type of road, don't even come here because you're definitely getting stuck. All by myself. Shout out to Celine. So it's a little over 2.5 miles in. Still completely alone. Just kind of nice. A little solitude to clear the mind. Think about some stuff. Figure out next moves in real life. and yeah, just get focused on what I need to do. Disconnect to reconnect, right? About 2 hours in, and finally some nice sun on my face. Nice feeling that little bit of warmth. Do a little bit of a pit stop. Eat some of my favorite energy gels, honey stingers. Not sponsored. Get a little bit of liquid in, and go there. I think, at least. That seems to be the general direction. But man, this place is just like, listen. It's very quiet here. So nice. Oh, hey. All right, so far, this has been pretty taxing. I don't know why. It's not necessarily, terrain's not much harder than some other 14ers, but just feeling it more today than some of the other 14ers that I've done. Could be a lot of factors involved, but it's just kind of how I feel today. A little gassed out, some lactic acid building up in the legs. So, first 2 miles I was cruising, like just absolutely cruising. And the last mile plus, I've been going at a turtle's pace. But I'm close to the first summit, Grays. Probably another half hour or so. First time feeling that lung burn. Man. Thing is, like, there's a lot of elevation in a relatively short amount of time. But almost there, 10 minutes, maybe 15. All right, I made it to the top of Grays. kind of protected, not as exposed, so it's not as bad. So right now there's nothing left in the gas tank. Back hurts, legs hurt, head hurts. But not gonna stop, even if it takes me a little longer. I'm gonna get to Torrey's and then head back down. Cause mama ain't raised no quitter. So even though there's, oh dude, I am spent. There's zero left in the gas tank. It's gonna have to ride on the fumes. Started there, but then started those grays. Almost there. All right, made it to the second peak. Barely, but made it. To be honest, this was the first time I actually wanted to quit. This is the first 14 I wanted to quit. Like getting to grays was fine, no problem. And then you had that downhill and then uphill to Torrey's. Kicked my ass, man. I'll be honest. Hardest I've ever had. And I don't know, because not necessarily that it was more technical or I don't know, whatever. I mean, you do gain a lot of elevation over a fairly short period of time. But I don't know what it was. I was just, legs were hurting, head was hurting, back was hurting, couldn't catch my breath. But I told myself, you're not gonna quit, you're gonna get to the top. And when there's no one else to push you, you just have to push yourself. So here I am at the top. Tenth 14er. Not bad, not bad. Alright, as I'm going down, do a little bit of a summary. It took me 4.5 miles to get up, and I climbed 3,500 feet over those 4.5 miles, and I did it in just under 4 hours. And the last 45 minutes was just, crawling, like barely 2 steps. Doing 2 steps, stopping, 2 steps, stopping, just taking a breath, another 3 steps. Torrey's is actually much nicer, in my opinion, as far as views. You just get like these beautiful 360 views, and yeah, it's really nice. All right, almost done. Oh man, I am beat. It took me about 6.5 hours. about 8.2 miles and climbed about 3,550 feet. Yeah, this was a hard one. It really was. So I'm gonna keep it short because I'm tired. I still got another 5-10 minutes left. As I said, road coming in, treacherous. If you don't have a SUV high clearance, don't even try it or attempt it, or come with a friend's car, or what you can do is just leave it outside, and then that'll add like 7 miles back and forth to your already 8.2 miles. So not great, but if you're an avid hiker, you could do that. Yeah, other than that, definitely a humbling for 2 14ers. Learned a lot, and hopefully next time we'll come back stronger. Check you guys next time.